So we've all been there, right? You like a franchise so much that you want to make a fan creation based on it, i.e. Undertale, Bendy the Ink Machine, Portal, Half-Life, even anime I've heard has some. Though I'm not into that sort of thing. Garna Banban, and of course, FNaF. Oh boy, FNaF fan creations. Do I have an absurd amount of those? 90 U's to be more specific, also close to or over 30. Sorry, wait, no. Freaking over 100 plus characters? No, I am not joking. And a lot of mini ideas. So I'm here today to present to you what all of these were about, starting off some AUs. This FNaF AU was about you spending the night shift in a FNAF 3 themed building, but with the sister location animatronics. The only real animatronic you are facing is Circus Baby herself, downright plagiarizing FNAF 3 with Springtrap, and now he is the only real animatronic, as well as the other cast acting as the Phantoms, but instead are called hallucinations, and emerge from the props placed around. What the gameplay mechanics were exactly is unknown to me, but if I were to take a guess, it would have probably been some of FNAF 3's mechanics butchered in with sister locations. Here are recreations of what I think the characters looked like, as well as the location. Also, the aesthetics would have most likely been a FNAF 3 and sister location mix. What this AU had in store for its story was originally William Afton, or someone similar to him, making the main four animatronics, as well as Golden Freddy and Mangle, but they were all solid colors and are programmed to kill. That last part sounds very similar to Sister Location. I think I'm trying to notice a pattern here. Anyways, I had actually made a new and improved story about a random unnamed woman who was seeking shelter after a nuclear fallout had happened. How the woman survived is unknown, but she eventually found an undisturbed and long-forgotten pizzeria belonging to Fazzer Entertainment that also somehow survived. She enters inside and finds a place to be wrecked. The once colorful, solid color animatronics are now torn to shreds, almost being unrecognizable. Once she enters the office, the game begins. The gameplay, I believe, is something along the lines of shining a flashlight into the animatronic's face and repairing the building's malfunctioning equipment. I'll admit, I might be making that last part up, but what I do remember is another improved part of the AU story. Apparently, the woman's parents and siblings were trapped inside the animatronic she was defending from, who also got killed by William, I believe. Not too sure about that, because there's some reason William was just purple goo who was evil, I guess. Oh man, Happy's Humble Diner. There wasn't much story in this one, but I did flesh out the location and character designs. Here they are. Now, you may notice that some of the characters are similar to those in the area. That's because these characters originated from this FNAF AU and were implemented there. Anyway, on to the next one.
Happy's Food Funhouse.
Though similar to the previous, this one actually had a story, which was, you're a detective that one day got a phone call about your brother going missing, though the caller said it was unknown when he was last seen. Fast forward 5 years later and the case is reopened. Your phone rang once again, though it's one you weren't expecting. Hey, detective? We might have some insight on where your brother went. The place is called Happy's Food Funhouse. You recall one of your friends saying they went there for the little cousin's birthday party and said the place was sprawling with life. However, something happened there that forced the location to be shut down. Could the two cases be linked? Only one way to find out. And that leads us to where we are now. An unfinished story with only one actual redesign, as well as an unfinished layout of the pizzeria. This AU sucks, so let's move on, shall we? Alright, so this one is interesting because you can actually go check this AU out on my Scratch profile, so I won't spoil much, but here's the games in order if you should play them on screen right now. Though they aren't really games, more like interactable stories, so don't go heading into them expecting a lot. I'll put the profile in the description. So these AUs are so small, they can just be piled into one section, starting off with a weird FNAF minigame AU. This is supposed to be a random assortment of minigames starring 4 characters. Fred, a Nightmare Fredbear knockoff. Leprechaun Boy, who is exactly what he sounds, just baby, but as a leprechaun. Sounds like a FNAF AR skin, funnily enough. But then the other 2 are Bugs Ugly, who was a short toy Bonnie animatronic that was blue and green. And finally, a puppet variant I can't really remember the name of, but his gimmick was it had realism traverse him. You know that one plot point, the puppet giving life? Well, imagine that, but I just applied it to the puppet OC and made it its entire personality. Then there was an AU that originated from me roleplaying with FNaF action figures when I was younger. There was no real story, and was pretty inconsistent with its plot, but I believe with what little plot there was, it was something along the lines of Fazzer Entertainment trying to destroy the remaining possessed animatronics, with Nightmare Foxy trying to protect them all. Also, I shipped Circus Baby and Nightmare Fox for some reason, as well as Ballora and Ennard. I was weird back in the day.
Fredbear's Horror.
This AU has gone under so many changes, and it's been attempted by me to revive it and renew it so many times, I've basically given up. So here's the base plot summarized. A person by the name of John Smith decides to open a Freddy's associated location by the name of Fredbear's Horror. The goal of the location is to find and capture every remaining animatronic Henry didn't burn in the FNAF 6 or FNAF 3 fire, and use them as eternal entertainment. I just remembered that as I was writing the script, I hand wrote a whole 3 pages of the AU and its story, so maybe I'll continue that instead of fully reviving the project. Lol, JK, I'm never gonna work on this again. Anyways, let's move on to some of the FNAF OCs I made that aren't really connected to any particular AU or anything. And actually, I'm just gonna speed run through all of these so that way we're not here for a minute. Circus animatronics, Weed animatronics, the Demon, Betty, Harold the Donkey, Funtime Puppet, Nightmare animatronic redesigns, Well Dead Freddy, The Woman, Spring Out Chica Cup Camp, John Smith, Benny's original look, Random Endo OC, Amalgam Freddy and Chica version 1, Dismantle animatronics, Harold again, Jester Puppet design, Humanoid animatronic hybrid, Amalgam animatronics V2, Messed Up Main 4, Amalgam Freddy and Bonnie V3, FNAF 3 box hybrid, Aftermath Scrap animatronics, Dismantle animatronics V2, Wither Toy animatronics, Amalgam Bonnie V4, Decayed Withers, Bear, Kyle, Kurt the Springtrap, Endo OC2, Nightmare Foxy Bro, Tormented Ben, Macho Fiend, the Minigame Squad's original art, Oh Humanoid animatronic, Weird Pop Rock design, Susan the Frog, Cat costume, the bird design for the Nuclear Frog, we released an early version of it, Jester Puppet again, Twisted Baby, Hand Mouse Freddy, Burn Trap redesign, Puppet designs, Molten Freddy redesign, Jackie G Springlock suit, Lucy's OCs I helped her make, Cranker, so Humanoid animatronic, Bugs Ugly, Chester, Leader Trap, Marilyn and Raw, Faye the Gorilla, some dog fox-looking animatronic, Glamrock and Chatter Puppet, my own version of Phobia animatronics that people were making on the FNAF subreddit, Dave the Cat, Random Dog animatronic, Connor is an animatronic, Mal Hacker, Bear again, Veer's Dragonbot, Glitter animatronic amalgam, Daryl, Kevin / Kyle again, Twisted Puppet, Endo OC 3, Toy animatronic amalgam, Low Effort OCs, and finally Chester. Oh my goodness. That was a lot to get through, but yeah, I guess that brings us to the end of the video. I've had this video idea in the works since forever now, and thought I'd finally try and finish it. More stuff coming soon, hopefully. And anyways, that's it. Goodbye for now.